The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show. It's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. It takes place in 4 countries with 2 strangers and 1 target where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and is even loved by Hollywood celebrities including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Order Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, now available at Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by well-known award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia of No Time for Love called Missing, an extraordinary relationship between 2 ordinary people based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and ones you love be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon and other retailers, available in all formats today. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com and can be heard on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Amazon, Audible, Radio Public, and also heard worldwide on Geo7, Himalaya, Radio Public, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with a terrific lady who grew up from a small town in Pennsylvania, now in Music City, Tennessee, and she's had mega hits on Spotify, also Last FM, SoundCloud, and a lot more. And she'll be playing live for us a couple of tunes. She's known for her songs The Exception, Reminded, Straight Shot, and Rearview. And live, ladies and gentlemen, from Plush Studios in beautiful downtown Nashville, ladies and gentlemen, the multi-talented singer, songwriter, and extraordinary musician, Shannon Quinn. Shannon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm really excited.
Well, we're excited for you as well, too. So you're basically from a small town in Pennsylvania. You're now in Nashville. You've had a lot of hits on Spotify, Last FM, SoundCloud, and all the major platforms. You've also had some, well-received singles, The Exception, Reminded, Straight Shot, Rearview, and a lot more. You've got a very interesting history going from a small town over to Nashville. And before we get into all that, tell us how it first got started.
It's all started. I was so I think I was about like 11 or 12, and I got like really into Taylor Swift, like like low key, kind of obsessive, like posters everywhere and everything. And I learned that she taught herself to play guitar, and like she started writing at a really young age. And I was like, I want to try. Like if she can do it, I can do it. So I picked up a guitar at age 12, and we had like a learn to play guitar book, and there was like a chord chart in it, and I would just spend hours just going through those chord chart. I spent hours doing that, and then I started writing cheesy little poems and stuff about like my 12-year-old crushes that they were so bad, but that's how it started. And then my love for singing and music grew from there. It wasn't just writing songs and that. I started doing musicals, and then I started taking voice lessons, and I was classically trained.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a whole different side too. So I took classical voice lessons from age 12 until I graduated college. I have a degree in vocal performance, so I do opera too.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I just do it all.
Now, were you actually singing opera in Nashville or in Pennsylvania, or where did you sing opera before the pandemic hit?
Well, so the plan was, whenever I moved here originally, there is like the Nashville Symphony and the Nashville Opera House. So my plan was to audition for those things and to be maybe one day be a lead in one of a show or like a soloist at the symphony. But COVID happened, and so all the concerts were like shot. So I was when I moved here, I was more focused on the singer-songwriter stuff. But back home in Pennsylvania, I was in college, especially. That's whenever I did all of the opera stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to say that's an amazing journey that you had too. And you can thank Taylor Swift for all that too. So can you imagine opera?
Not for the opera part, but for everything else.
And of course, we're talking opera for a little bit. What are some of your favorite operas, or maybe what are some of your favorite musicals that you enjoyed watching?
My favorite musical ever is Sweeney Todd. That's like, wow. I don't know why. It's such a morbid show, but I loved it so much. And one of my like dream roles was to be Joanna in the show. And we did it my senior year of college. And I was lucky enough to get that role. So I got to portray her, and it was so much fun. And it's just a great musical. Like Steven Sondheim writes amazing stuff. Other favorites, I really like the older ones. Like I love like the Music Man and like Thoroughly Modern Millie. Of course, like Wicked's awesome too. That's like a new one. Operas, I don't really like know too many shows because I've only done like arias, which is like it's like a solo song in a show. But I've done like some Verdi arias. I've done a lot of Mozart. So like that kind of stuff.
And who are some of your favorite singers and musicians growing up besides Taylor Swift?
Well, I grew up on the Rolling Stones. My dad would play that all the time in our like 1999 Ford F-150 as we were like going to I remember this vividly, as we were like we had like a cabin growing up, and he would put in that cassette and we would listen to the Rolling Stones hits for 3 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But you can't get no satisfaction. That's the thing.
That's the thing. And I feel that so strongly now, especially with everything happening.
Uh-huh. And of course, too, we'll get to some of your music in just a minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SonicWebStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by well-known award-winning author Mia Motion Zia of No Time for Love called Missing, an extraordinary relationship between two ordinary people based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target where truth is an illusion, and the ones you love will be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon and other retailers, available on all formats today. Also, The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. It can also be heard on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Amazon, Audible, and coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, TuneIn, and heard worldwide on Radio Public, Geo7, Himalaya, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here, singer, songwriter, multi-talented Shannon Quinn from Pennsylvania over to Nashville here on The Mike Wagner Show. And there's one thing I forgot to ask you before we talk about some of your music. What was it one moment that precisely influenced you into what you're doing today?
Like my aha moment?
Yeah, this is like, this is what I'm going to do.
I think
think Taylor Swift, think.
I know, I'm thinking. I think so. I started doing like karaoke contests and stuff, and I never really won until I started doing a talent contest, and I played one of my songs, and I think I was like 15, and I played like one of my songs just because I was like, well, I need to try eventually, so I might as well start now. And I remember that I won with my original song, and I think that was kind of like maybe this can be a thing. Maybe I should, pursue this. And I think that's whenever I was like, I'm going to go to Nashville at some point and I'm going to do it.
And this is on a karaoke contest. How much money did you win, or where'd you place?
I got first. So like I won. Yeah. So I won. It was at our like county fair. And it was a talent contest. So like you could sing, you could dance, you could whatever. So I did, I sang and not dance because I'm awful, but then I did one of my like originals, and that's how I won. And I think I got like $200 or something. So as a 15-year-old, I was like really excited.
And again, you can thank Taylor Swift for that one too. I'm sure she
exactly
now.
Thank her for everything.
Exactly. And of course, this led you to some songs you wrote, produced, you sang. It's on all the major platforms: The Exception, Reminded, Straight Shot, and Rearview. And tell us about some of the songs. Well,
The Exception, it's my dad's favorite song that I've ever written. And I actually wrote that whenever I was I was 14. Like I was very young when I wrote that song. Yeah. And then when I went to record it, I looked back on it and I changed like some of the wording around to make it more mature, I guess, or more in my ball game. So that was the first one that we did. And then Straight Shot was actually inspired by, I came to Nashville in the summer of 2018 with three of my high school girlfriends. And it's just about like having fun and like just you like find a person that you're like, you guys like vibe really well and everything's like so much fun. And like, that's like what happened whenever I was here. I like met someone and for like the 3 days that I was here, and that's how that started. And then Rearview and Reminded are definitely more of a personal heartbreak, type deal. Like my first heartbreak I went through, I think those are what inspired those two.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure Taylor Swift's not behind this whole thing too. So
she might be.
Well, you never know. I mean,
never know.
Right now, yes. And what do you mainly base your lyrics on?
Definitely feelings and emotions, and oftentimes I do what I want to say to like what I wish I could say to whoever it's about or whatever situation, but I don't. So I guess it's my way of saying it to them without really saying it to them, because I'm sure they hear it.
Right, that's exactly it. And we'll have you play one of your tunes in just a minute.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple, and more. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, where The Mike Wagner Show interviews great guests, cool conversation, lots of laughs, coffee, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today.
Hey, this is Ray Powers. And if there's one thing you can count on in these unpredictable times, it's that you're in good hands getting some great radio, courtesy of The Mike Wagner Show.
Well, here is singer-songwriter, multi-talented musician Shannon Quinn from St. Thomas, PA, over to Nashville here on The Mike Wagner Show, and she's going to play one of our tunes for us, and you can just tell us more about it. So go ahead and take it away, Shannon.
Okay, cool. It's back here. All right. So I'm going to play a new one that I've been, I have an EP coming out in the spring. So right now I've been kind of advertising for it. So I've been doing like more of my new stuff whenever I go out and play. And this one's super country, but it's super fun. This one's called Bud Lights and Neon Nights.
Bud Lights and Neon Nights. I'm there.
Yeah, right? Everyone's there. So I actually wrote, my sister and I, we took a trip to Arizona, and it was like, we drove from Pennsylvania to Sedona, Arizona. So we were in the car together for 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
And she loved every second of it. So in my boredom, I was like, I bet I could like write something while I'm just sitting here. So I wrote this in the car.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know how it happened, but it did. And it came out pretty good. So here's Bud Lights and Neon Nights. Gave up on love a long time ago, if that's what you can even call. Stop looking for men and run down bars, 'cause honestly, have you seen that scenery? Only putting myself first, 'cause that's what I deserve. Shoot my shot with the whiskey sour, always down for a happy hour, even when it's only 10 a.m. Love the way life makes me feel, don't need a man to spin my wheels. I don't need love to pull me on cloud nine. I think tonight I'll skip the wine, 'cause I'm only committed to Bud Lights and Neon Nights. I don't care that this black dress is making you weak. I didn't wear it so you could even when it's only 10 a.m. Love the way life makes me feel. Don't need a man to spin my wheels. I don't need love to put me on cloud nine. I think tonight I'll skip the wine, 'cause I'm only committed to but lights and neon nights. Go ahead and watch me thrive. See me dancing under these lights. Got the biggest smile on my face. I finally found my happy place. Shoot my shot with the whiskey sour. Always down for a happy hour, even when it's only 10 a.m. Love the way life makes me feel. Don't need a man to spin my wheels. I don't need love to put me on cloud nine. I think tonight I'll skip the wine, 'cause I'm only committed to but lights and neon nights. But lights and neon nights.
And don't forget the red Solo cup.
The red Solo, of course. I should have put that in there, actually.
Oh, you know what? And you can have Taylor Swift do that too, and whoever sang Red Solo Cup. I mean, you guys got a great combination.
Toby Keith did Red Solo Cup.
Yes, that's what I thought. I had a little brain fart there. If I had, I could have remembered the name. And where can we potentially find Bud Lights and Neon Nights? When can we expect the release?
Well, I'm deciding which one. So there's 5 songs on the EP, and one of them will be the single, which will be released first. And I'm still kind of deciding which one I'm going to put as the single. But this one has a really good chance of being the single. So we're looking at probably like March, April, that'll be out.
That is fantastic. And where can we find your music at?
You can find it on all music streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. What else am I missing? Is that all of them?
I think you got it right there. And we're here with the singer, songwriter, multi-talented Shannon Quinn here on the Mike Wagner Show. What can we expect from you in 2021, Shannon? What can we expect?
2021. Wow. Hopefully no more COVID. So
that's a given.
Hopefully I'll be, playing more, and I'll be out and about. And, I'm looking into more like collaborations with other artists. And I'm looking at doing my next project. I'm looking at doing an acoustic cover album. So picking like 5 of my favorite songs and me covering them and just doing a raw acoustic album. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. I play rounds a lot downtown. And you can, if you go on my Instagram, I usually post it on my story, and you can see when I play. I usually post it like 2 days ahead. So that's what I'm doing, just really cranking out this EP, and I'm really excited for it. And it's going to be so fun, and you're going to feel a lot of things. So many emotions.
Oh, Bud Lights and Neon Nights will do that to you. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you get everything.
And lastly, who do you consider biggest influence in your career, Shannon?
Oh man, it's changed obviously Taylor Swift was the first one, obviously, and then it kind of grew from artists that are well known to people in my life that really just pushed me, inspired me. I had my voice teacher in college. Both of them. I went to 2 separate colleges. My first one, her name's Dr. Abby, and she really pushed me to go for the singer-songwriter route. And then my other one, Dr. Hastings, she also really pushed me to pursue this. So them, and then Taylor Swift, Casey Musgraves, I look up to her too, Alan Jackson, I look up to him. I take a lot of my writing from him and how he's so like emotion driven. And so, yeah.
It sounds like a lot to it, and he knows how to rock the jukebox, Alan Jackson.
He does.
And what's the best advice you can give to any of us at this point, Shannon?
Oh man, at this point in my life, you really have to just keep going. It's every day there's something new that will pop up, and you're gonna be like, I don't know if I can get through this, but you always will, and everything always works out. Even if you think it won't, it does. There's always a bigger picture that's happening, and there's always stuff happening behind the scenes that you don't even know about.
And that is so true. Once again, singer, songwriter, multi-talented Shannon Quinn here on the Mike Wagner Show. Shannon, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely
no problem.
Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. You've been great. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or listen to your music?
So the EP, definitely look out for that. That'll be coming in spring 2021. You can find my Instagram. It is at Squinn, so SQUINN.music. And that's the same for my Twitter handle. It's the same. It's squinn.music. And then I have a Facebook page, which you're more than welcome to like. It's Shannon Quinn Music. I do lives there. I do like little live concerts. I try to do them every two weeks. And then you can find all my music on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Spotify. Be sure to give me a follow, because that's how you keep up with everything. And I'm very active on social media. So if you DM me, I will answer probably in record-breaking time.
And with the Red Solo Cup having a Bud Light Neon Night and Taylor Swift, right, I'm sure there'll be a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Once again, Shannon, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely great. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back on in 2021 and beyond. You've been fantastic. Just keep in touch along with Taylor Swift. And next time, bring a Red Solo Cup in her.
I will.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.